Y'all could not hear me. Oh my gosh. My mic was not on. Anyway, hey, welcome back. My excuse on why I haven't come back in a while, I just forgot. I got tired. First I was tired because my sleep was so messed up. But then when I finally regulated my sleep a little bit, I just forgot I was playing this game. Anyway, welcome back. I don't exactly remember what happened the last time we were here. But yeah, let's just jump into it. What does it mean to let go? Would that make you disappear? Would it change anything? Could you even let go when you still don't have answers? I don't remember exactly what this was about, but I do remember that I said I was going to want revenge. And you know what? I would. If I was murdered and I was a ghost and forced to linger on this world, I would want revenge. I'm not gonna lie. Can y'all hear anything? I don't hear anything. And I don't know if that's my headphones or if you just can't hear anything. Like if nothing's playing. But anyway, let's hope you can. I want him to die, to suffer everything he did to me, which is probably akin to what I would say too. Dodd doesn't push for an explanation. He just nods, exhaling slowly, watching as the trees sway in the morning breeze. What do you want? I want to remember my name, my life outside of my death. I've actually put together some things, but I don't remember my childhood. Nothing about growing up. Just death and college. Oh. Is there even a point to it? I'm dead. It doesn't really matter anymore. You don't have an answer for him. I definitely feel like there's supposed to be sound there. I can't hear anything. And I didn't change anything from the last time. You know what? Let me change I think I have some different headphones right here, actually. So I'm gonna do that. Hold on. I'm not even gonna edit this out. You're just gonna have to hear me ruffling around. I could have sworn it's because I grabbed these headphones, but it's been a while since I last recorded, so I don't know if they were the ones plugged into my mic already. So I'm assuming those are the ones that I used. But oh wait, you're gonna hear some stuff. Okay, let's hope that's better. I think it is better because I think I hear. Yeah, okay, I can hear it now. I think okay, because those other headphones are broken, so, like, I think they're probably done for. They probably finally gave up on me. I'll have to try them out with something else, but anyway. You don't have an answer for him. Instead, your eyes search around. Sorry, is this on the right side? I don't know. Okay, we're recording in this setting. Instead, your eyes search around in lieu of your brain trying to solve his problem. Why don't we go to the cemetery? Doe nods, standing up to follow you. The cemetery looms ahead, quiet and still. Now I'm looking for my lip gloss, because I don't have any chapstick right here, but I do have lip gloss somewhere. Got it. Where sounds go to rest. You're not sure why you suggested the cemetery, A simple gut feeling called to you. He dries his tears. You want to help him, and your gut tells you the cemetery will mend his broken spirit. But we don't have graves, right? Like, my body's still in the morgue! In a closet! I'm still mad about that. I don't think I'm ever gonna get over that. The iron gates stand open, the path leading inside, lined with old trees, their branches twisting like outstretched hands. This is where you used to work. This is where you spent hours wandering before you died. And now you're walking through it with someone just as dead as you. I used to work in a cemetery? Beside you, Doze hesitates at the entrance. It's subtle, but you catch the way his step falters just slightly. You stop walking, lifting your head slightly as you glance at him. You good? Doe blinks like you just pulled him out of a thought he didn't realize he was having. That clinking is me trying to open this lip gloss one-handed. Oh, I got it. I was just using the wrong hand. Well, I was trying to open it with both my hands, but it wasn't working. I got it one-handed. Anyway, sorry. Doe blinks like you just pulled him out of a thought he didn't realize he was having. He exhales, rubbing the back of his neck before shaking his head. Yeah, just weird being back here, I guess. Okay, hold on. He steps forward, pushing through the gates, forcing himself inside. He doesn't wait for you. He just moves, his shoulders stiff and his jaw set. He just keeps walking. You follow, your footsteps silent against the dirt path. The air is still thick, not with grief, not precisely. It's the weight of memory, of all the lives laid to rest here, of all the people who still exist in some way because they have names carved in stone. Proof that they mattered. Doe doesn't have that, and that's why you're here. Doe moves slowly, scanning each grave as you pass. His eyes flick from name to name, searching, waiting for something to click. You watch him, arms crossed, waiting for that moment, waiting for recognition to light up his face, for him to stop and say, "That's it. No, this is it. This is me." But that moment never comes. You pass old graves with names that have long since faded, past newer ones with fresh dirt still settling into the earth. The whole time, Doe doesn't say a word. He just looks, and looks, and looks. Maybe I said that too many times. And then, eventually, he stops. Not because he's found something, not because something clicks, but because he knows, just as much as you do, that there's nothing here. There's no headstone with his name, no marker of his existence, nothing. It's just like he was never here at all. Doe exhales slowly, his shoulders sinking as he stares at the blank patch of grass between two graves. He lets out a short, humorous laugh, shaking his head slightly. So I don't understand the points of these little side notes if the protagonist doesn't know this and no other characters really know this. Like, I don't understand why I should know this, but I think there was an option to turn these off, but I don't understand what their purpose is, aside from giving more information. Like, I don't understand it. Restless. He's looking for his own grave, a sign that he lived, passed away, and was mourned. He finds none. Guess that would have been too easy, huh? You don't say anything at first, but he doesn't look angry, just tired. He let himself hope for something, even for a second, and now that hope settles into disappointment. You bump your shoulder against his. Well, look at it this way. You can definitely go by John Doe. Do huffs out a small laugh, shaking his head. Right. Yeah, that's a weird kind of freedom, I guess. But his smile doesn't last. It lingers for a second, then fades at the edges like it was never fully there. You see it in his eyes, the sadness buried underneath, the quiet ache of not knowing. No name, no past, no certainty, just fragments of memory slipping through his fingers like sand. John Doe. You are the only thing grounding him to reality at the moment. Having a name, even a temporary one, is enough to prevent his complete shutdown. He runs a hand through his hair, exhaling slowly before looking at you again. So, what now? Your gaze flickers towards the edge of the cemetery, where the trees stretch towards the sky, their branches swaying slightly in the wind. There's a trail there leading into the forest. A quiet place to think, a place to breathe, if either of you could still do that. Or would something busier be better? The city is alive beyond the cemetery gates, and the streets are full with people about their night. Sorry, that's just a weirdly constructed sentence. Downtown isn't far. Maybe the noise, the movement, the life will help pull Doe out of his head for a little while. But then there's another thought. It's a colder one. The morgue. If you want answers, to know the truth, that's where they are. The place where your body was last seen. You could go there now. Maybe there's something you missed. Perhaps it's time to stop avoiding it. You cross your arms, glancing at Doe. We have a few options. Doe raises an eyebrow, waiting. We could take a walk in the forest, clear our heads, figure out what to do next. You nod toward the tree line, watching as Doe follows your gaze. His expression stays unreadable. Or we could go downtown, see if anything jogs your memory. His lips press together slightly, thoughtful, but he doesn't answer immediately. You take a breath, knowing the next option is the real one that matters. Or we could go to the morgue. Doe tenses slightly. It's not much. His expression darkens just a bit, the ghost of a frown settling in before he smooths it over. You wait, letting the options settle between you. Eventually, Doe tilts his head, considering. Your call, partner. Oh, he says that. Your call, partner. You roll your eyes at that, but you can't help the slight smirk that tugs at the corner of your lips. Don't call me that. Doe just grins. Too late. You shake your head, exhaling slowly as you make your choice. This decision may seal your fate. Okay. Oh, skip to the morgue. So that means that we just skip other stuff. Okay. So, here's my thing. We could go for a walk in the forest and probably find his body. We could visit downtown, where neither of our bodies are. Or we could go straight to the morgue, where my body definitely is. Would he feel better if we found his body, or would he feel worse? It's times like these I wish I was, streaming, so that I could play my decisions on chat, instead of just making them on my own. I was all set for going to the morgue, but I think it's this decision may seal your fate. Let's go downtown. Let's go on a little date. Yeah, I'm feeling downtown. You wander downtown with Doe, taking in the nightlife around you. Neon signs flicker against glass windows, the scent of fresh coffee and street food drifting through the air, mixing with the distant smell of gasoline and rain-soaked concrete. Being here and surrounded by so much life is strange when you're anything but. The last time you were downtown, you were alive. Now you're just watching from the edges, a ghost in a world that no longer sees you. Literally. Doe walks beside you, his gaze flickering over the different shops, the familiar landmarks, the crowds passing by. He looks more relaxed than he did at the cemetery. That's good, at least. However, there's something distant in his expression, like he's waiting for something to click, for a memory to shake itself free from whatever fog still holds it down. So? Anything ringing a bell? Doe exhales, rubbing the back of his neck. No. Sorry. Oh, that's fine. Let's head to the morgue then. Our date was 2 seconds! Dang, what about the walk in the woods? Now I'm curious. Oh, I should have saved right there. Anyway. You begin walking towards the morgue. You don't really want to be there, but there's no evidence of Doe anywhere. Not at the cemetery, not in records anywhere. There should have been something, some kind of proof, but there wasn't. It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. Okay, so you're here. Here's the thing, protagonist. He obviously killed you, right? I think his name is Ethan. He obviously killed you and stuffed your body in a closet, right? We're assuming, killed Doe. We, as in you and I, know that he killed Doe and has his body in the woods. So, if he stuffed me in a closet, what made us think that Doe would be actually buried somewhere? Like, buried, like, in the cemetery. Like, obviously, he hit him. Doe follows close behind, quieter than usual. He hasn't said much since the cemetery. You don't blame him. He wouldn't know what to say either. He doesn't need to breathe, but he still exhales, long and slow. His voice barely a whisper. This place gives me the creeps. You huff, the sound more bitter than amused. The sound more bitter than amused. I used to work here, you know. Doe turns to you, brow furrowing slightly. Yeah? You nod, fingers dragging along the metal of one of the storage drawers, the coldness of it bleeding through even though you don't feel the temperature anymore. Back before all this, it was just a job. You glance at him. Guess it's different now, huh? Doe doesn't smile. He just looks around, eyes flickering to the cabinets, the storage spaces, the empty tables meant for people who actually existed. Yeah. His voice is distant. Something inside you tweets at the sound of it. Twists. Well, I don't know where I got tweets from. Twists at the sound of it. But you push forward. You don't know what you're looking for. Not exactly. But you know you'll recognize it when you see it. There's something here. My body, maybe. I don't know. So you start searching. You move quickly. Cabinets, drawers, storage spaces. Your hands ghost over them all, ripping them open with your otherworldly ability, then slamming them shut. It doesn't matter what's inside. None of it matters. Everything else is just noise until you find what you're looking for. The silence is thick. Then, you stop. What did I do? I don't know what I did, but okay. Then, you stop. Your eyes catch on something out of place. A bag. Nothing remarkable, nothing fancy, just a simple, worn bag tucked into the back of a storage unit. Is that my bag? You reach out, your fingers ghosting over the material before you pull it forward, unzipping it slowly. Inside there are items. Personal belongings. Things shoved inside carelessly, discarded like they no longer mattered, and among them, old student IDs. Multiple? Is this his collection? You furrow your brows, pulling them out, flipping through them. Names, faces, forgotten students, who must have come through here at some point. One ID catches your attention. You move to grab it, half expecting it to fall out of your ghostly hands, but it doesn't. Your fingers tighten around it as you bring it closer, staring at the name, the photo, the piece of the puzzle that was missing until now. You freeze, looking at the text on the ID. Ethan Calloway. When you flip the ID over, you aren't met with Ethan's face. Wait. No. Well, you are. Just not Ethan's. No way! Doze. What? Did he steal his identity? Oh my gosh, is this why you don't know your name? Wait, I'm so confused, but what? You don't breathe. You don't move. This is wrong. So wrong. There's another one. Another ID. Another name. And the name? Jude Marshall. You frown, confusion breaking through the horror building in your chest. Your hands shake as you turn the ID over, expecting what? Expecting a stranger's face? Expecting someone you don't recognize? But it's not a stranger. It's the face you've been following this whole time. The face you've spoken to, haunted, tormented. The face of the person you thought you knew. The face that was supposed to belong to Ethan. But it doesn't. Jude's face stares back at you. Dog! Did he steal his identity? For what? 'Cause he got jealous? Everything slots together. Good, because I don't understand. I'll help you explain. Jude isn't Ethan. Jude killed Ethan. Well, I got that. You don't notice that your hands started shaking. The ID card in your grip feels heavier than it should. Doe, or rather Ethan, hasn't spoken. Not since you pulled the cards out. He stands beside you, staring. He saw the ideas as well. Now his eyes are back on you. Jude. You barely recognize your own voice. The name is poison in your mouth. Ethan flinches slightly, his fingers twitching like he wants to grab the card but doesn't trust himself to move. Jude Marshall. The name feels foreign and familiar all at once. You know it now. You know him now. But it doesn't feel real. You turn, looking at Ethan. Really looking at him. His hands are clenched at his sides, his shoulders tense, his eyes locked back onto the student IDs like they're a time bomb waiting to go off. And maybe they are. You don't finish. You don't have to. Yeah. That's all he says. You were dating a liar this entire time. A murderer. A snake who shed its skin and stapled the flesh of an... Hold on. A snake who shed its skin and stapled the flesh of another onto its back to pretend it was something it wasn't. Ethan. That's the name that should have been carved into a headstone, but wasn't. That's the life that disappeared without a trace. His voice is quiet. Empty. Guess I wasn't even worth remembering. I mean, he stole your identity, so... Okay. The morgue is silent again. But now it feels worse. You hold the IDs so tightly, they could snap in half. Ethan doesn't say anything else. He doesn't need to. Because you know what comes next. Because Jude Marshall is going to pay for this. He won't even have a chance to beg. Okay, T. Love that. Love that line. Your grip around the IDs tighten as you turn to leave the morgue. You finally have something to scare Jude with. but you still feel a lingering emptiness. Well, where's my body? Did he move it? You keep running your fingers over the edges of Ethan's ID. You don't know if it's grounding you or cutting you open. Maybe both. Ethan walks at your side, silent. You're not sure if he's angry or grieving or empty, like you. You don't know what to think, so you focus on returning to Jude's room. The dorms are dark by the time you get there. You stop just outside the building, staring up at the windows. You can't tell which one belongs to Jude from here, but he's up there. Ethan doesn't move first. He just watches you, waiting for you to take the lead. After a pause, you do, beginning your ascent up the old building and reaching Jude's door. It's unlocked. You walk through it. I mean, would it matter if it was locked or not? The room is dim, lit only by the faintest glow from the hallway. Jude's shape is easy to make out on the bed, curled towards the wall, one hand tucked beneath his pillow. He looks ordinary, peaceful even. You do not deserve peace. You step inside, and it only takes you a moment to realize you aren't alone. The hooded figure you've been seeing recently is inside Jude's room. Oh! Did you manage to, pick the lock? Okay, weirdo. Standing in front of Jude's dresser, pale fingers carefully sliding the drawers open one by one. Quiet, meticulous. Like they're searching for something. I already went through all that. What the hell? Ethan's eyes, like yours, are fixed on them, watching their every movement. They're here again. Obviously. You watch as they move, hands gliding over every object like they already know where things are kept. OPT. Ethan edges closer, squinting as though he can force the shadows to peel back and reveal a face. I can't... His hands flex uselessly at his side. I still can't see them. The figure's hood stays low over their head, shadows clinging to them like smoke. No face, no features, nothing. Who? Who? Like some kind of evil, sneaky guy. Excuse me. They move to Jude's nightstand now, lifting a small journal and flipping through it, page by page. The movements are precise, practiced even. You glance back at you glance back at Jude, still asleep. Dog, how are you sleeping so peacefully while you're getting robbed? What are they doing here? I don't know. The figure finishes with the journal and sets it back in place, exactly where they found it. This is like super stalker. Then they turn toward the bed. Toward Jude. Ethan steps forward automatically, blocking the way, even though it's obvious the figure can't see him. You grab his arm. Wait. This is it. Decide your fate. I only have one option. What do you mean decide my fate? Is this because I didn't, go into the woods? I mean, who is this? I was gonna scare them off anyway because, like, who are you? Jude is mine to torture. This is interesting, though. What's the other option, I wonder? I mean, I'll find out later, but, like, interesting. You push Ethan away from the figure, determined to take control of the situation. He doesn't resist, backing away until he's out of your sight. He knows better. You shove the nightstand, harder than you mean to. The lamp teeters for a breathless moment, then tips. It hits the floor with a dull crack, spilling oil across the warped boards. For half a second, nothing happens. Then the flame catches? Oh my gosh! Wait! I said we're all dying, except I'm already dead. Oh my gosh. There's a quiet whoosh as the fire blooms onward in a sudden angry snake, racing along the floor and along the walls. It's fast, too fast. Smoke curls in gray tendrils, rising toward the ceiling, creeping along cracks and corners like ghostly fingers. The figure at the desk freezes for half a second before bolting out of the room, gone as if they were never there. It said scare them off. It didn't say set everything ablaze. But the fire isn't gone. It's very, very real. You catch it for a moment. You watch it for a moment, feeling the heat build at your back. The room already smells of old wood burning. This is a huge fire! Well, it's an oil fire, so I guess it makes sense. Smoke thick in your throat. You can barely hear anything except for the faint roar of fire now. Jude coughs. Oh, I forgot about you, dude. I forgot you were in the room for a second. He's awake now, struggling upright in bed. His blankets fall away in a messy heap as he hacks and wheezes, eyes wide and glassy with the flickering firelight. He twists his face in confusion, then his eyes shoot open in panic. The room's orange glow reflects in his irises. He looks around, taking it in. Fire, smoke, you. Oh, so you can see me now. His gaze lands on you like a blow. Yes, I did set your room on fire. I'm like a little bit sorry about it. His voice catches, rough and broken. He coughs again, clutching at his throat, fingers scrambling against the visible claws digging into his lungs. Yeah, you know what? You're choking. Your favorite way to kill people. Bitch. What? What did you... I set your room on fire. On accident on the low. I didn't know... Well, on half accident, I didn't know it was gonna do all that. You say nothing. It's your turn to provoke him with silence. There's a sick kind of peace in it. The knowledge that he knows. Spook him? Am I gonna set something else on fire? Watch him suffer. What would I have said? Boom. Probably. Not gonna lie. I think scaring him would be funnier, because if he makes it out alive, like, he'll never live this down. He'll be living in fear that I could set him on fire in his sleep, and if not me, then someone else he killed. I guess I'll spook him. You step forward, slowly, carefully. The way you might walk toward a deer you want to see run. He jerks back. No. No, you can't. You don't stop. Take another step. Another. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably what I would have done. Okay? In this circumstance. Dude stumbles away from you. His bare feet slap against the cold wood, slipping for half a second on the oil slick patch near the desk. He catches himself and stares wildly at the door. Flames lick up the sides of it now, dancing along the edges like they're inviting him through. He can't, so he runs to the window. The latch sticks. He fumbles with it. His hands shake uselessly, slick with sweat and soot. He gets it open on the third try. The night air rushing in, cold and sharp and full of smoke. He hesitates. There's nowhere to go. The dorm's old. The ledge is narrow. There's no safe way down. But he climbs out anyway. He watches his foot slip once on the wet sill. He almost catches himself. Almost. He falls. The sound he makes isn't a scream. Not exactly. It's something shorter. Softer. Like surprise. Like the air getting punched out of him on the way down. He just dies? Lame. Then he's gone. Bro, this was lame. Oh, wait, he's just gone? I mean, You hear the impact. Bone and concrete aren't meant to meet like that. You stare out after him for a long time, the wind pushing cold fingers through your hair before you step back into the room. The fire rages behind you. You expect to feel something, but you don't. Yeah, I feel unsatisfied too. Not relief, not justice, not even satisfaction. Just hollow. Like something inside you burned up along with the rest of it. You glance at your hand. The IDs are still there. Ethan's, Jude's. The edges are soft now, melted a little by the heat. Ethan's face is half warped. Jude's isn't. His photo stares back at you. The sound behind you makes you turn. You expect to see Ethan, but it's Jude. Ethan is not in the room anymore. What? What happened? You're a ghost now. Ha, loser. I'm sorry. His ghost stands near the bed, the same clothes he died in, pale, dim. He looks down at himself, frowning like he's trying to remember something. His eyes meet yours. He's terrified, rooted in place. You don't move. Neither does he. So you died. Because you're a heavy sleeper. You just shouldn't have killed me, dog. You could have just broke up with me. I don't understand why you killed me. Then, Jude's ghost fades. Slowly. Quietly. He doesn't say anything, but he's suffering. You can tell. Then you are alone again. You leave the room. You pass Ethan's ghost in the hallway. He watches you with a look you can't read. There's no relief in his face. No peace as he blinks and turns away from you. You don't stop. I mean, fair! Fair. You wonder what Jude thought in his last moment. Was it you? Was it Ethan? Was it anything at all? You keep walking. There's no place you're going. Not really. You just can't stay there anymore. And then it's over? Almost. Your feet lead you... Oh, wait, what did that say? Can I go back? Okay. Your feet lead you to a lake in the forest. Your reflection non-existent as you peer into the depths of the water below. You toss the IDs in. I said that's crazy! I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. I would have tossed the IDs out the window so they can lay on his dead body. Be like, that's what you did. But, okay. They sink without a sound. You think about following them. But you don't. You couldn't if you tried. You're stuck here forever. Now it's over? Ending 2. Revenge. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, that's probably what would have happened to me. The only difference, really, is that I wouldn't have tossed the IDs in the lake. But I kind of like, I mean, I figured that Revenge was going to give me a hollow ending because they always say that Revenge is, you know, not the way to go or whatever. I think it's a little bit different. Oh, and it fades away. I wasn't done talking. I'm just kidding. Kinda tea though, not gonna lie. That was really interesting. Okay. Let's go back to where we started, I guess. Should we do the justice route? Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the woods. We're gonna still say revenge, but I want to see what happens if we go into the woods. I think I can skip all the way to the next option. This decision may seal your fate. Yeah, so let's go for a walk in the woods. Real quick, real quick. You decide on the forest. The trees sway with the wind, their leaves whispering in a language you can't quite understand. Sunlight filters through the branches in uneven patches, painting the dirt path in streaks of gold and shadow. There's something almost peaceful about it. You know you made the right choice. Oh, so this was the choice. Okay, this is excuse me. The basilisk snarls at you, and yet you are on edge, Or rather, Do is. Your sixth sense is picking up on the subtle feeling and mistaking it as your own. You and Do step forward, moving deeper, leaving the cemetery behind. Which way do you go? Let's go left, I guess. Oh wait, maybe I should have said that. It'll be fine. You walk for a bit, admiring the foliage. There is a pretty selection of flowers this season, which is surprising. You come to another crossroads. The deeper you go, the more the air changes. It's subtle at first. It's just a shift, a slight temperature difference. The wind doesn't move as quickly here. The branches don't sway as much. Everything feels still. You stop at a crossroads. 3 paths stretched out ahead. Do steps beside you, his glaze flickering from one path to the next. This place is starting to feel off. Yeah, I noticed. You glance at the paths again. Which path now? Let's go. I already went left. Let's go left again. Let's just head back. This is freaking me out a little bit. Flowers continue. But when you turn to Do to comment, you see a grimace on his face as he stares down at them. You bite back at the comment you'd considered making. The path narrows even more, branches reaching down like fingers trying to grab you. The ground beneath you the ground beneath your feet is uneven and soft in places where the dirt has been disturbed. Something isn't right. The air is heavier here. Is this his grave? Wait, are we for real about to stumble upon his grave? What path do you take last? Last! Let's go left again? I don't know! Let's just go left again. The path ends, and you stretch your ghostly limbs, seeming to have enjoyed your walk. However, there are more pressing matters to attend to now. Okay, wait, let's go back. No, I don't want to begin walking towards the morgue. Let's go back. Okay, so that we went in a circle. Got it. Let's go forward. Oh, it doesn't matter. Wait, it doesn't matter? What was the point of this? To freak me out? Oh, wait, I don't know what I did there. Let's go back again. Okay, let's go forward. Okay. It seems you like the right path. What? I said forward. Okay. Come on. He follows without a word. Okay, this is the same deal. Are we gonna find it or not? Okay, let's go back. Sorry, I want to see if we're gonna find his grave. What was the point of mentioning it's in the woods if I can't even go find his grave? It seems you like the right path. Was that a hint that I should take the right path? No, this is all the same. Okay. So let's back up all the way. And let's see if we go forward the whole time. It's rising. One cross another crossroads. Changes. The deeper you go, shift temperature difference. The wind doesn't move quickly here. Branches don't sway as much. Something feels weird. I'm sure this is the entire thing, probably. And then yeah, no, going forward just the same. Okay, so we're going to back up. I know this is kind of boring. Okay, I want to know if we're gonna find his body in the woods. And we're just gonna go right the whole time, I guess. Oh, okay. You look at Doe. He doesn't say anything. Just watches him, waiting for your decision. You exhale and nod toward the right. Let's go this way. Doe doesn't argue. He just follows. It's the same deal. It's just the same thing. What's the point of what's the point of actually any of this? If you get the same thing no matter what. Yeah, everything's just the same. I don't understand the point of this, actually. Does it change anything? It doesn't seem like it. So, wait, they never find my body. I'm sure there's another ending, right? I got the second ending, which I'm sure the first ending was justice or something. Okay, this is all the same. You know what? Let's just go ahead. Ooh. See? Yeah. Scare them off. Which I'm assuming is just because I chose violence. I chose that instead of justice. Should I just go for it? Should I just try the justice route from here? I want justice, personally. Reason tempers your rage. No, it didn't. It just wasn't satisfying. Doe doesn't push for an explanation. He just nods, exhaling slowly, watching as the trees sway in the morning breeze. What do you want? I want to remember my name, my life outside of my death. I actually put together some things. Da-da-da-da, childhood, nothing but growing up. Is this all the same? What's the point of it? Doesn't really matter anymore. Wait! Okay, wait, okay, what happens if I skip straight to the morgue? Wait, I lied. Wait, I lied, go back. I wanted to know. Wait, I lied. Hold on. I lied. Let's go back over here. I just want to see. Want revenge? We are going to skip straight to the morgue. Which I'm sure just has the same dialogue options. But I'm wondering if it will give me a different option. No, it's the same deal. Okay. What was the point of that? I don't know. It made it sound all spooky, but it's actually this decision that changes anything. Right. I'm just gonna skip ahead until I see something I don't recognize. I stick to what I said though. I definitely would have chosen revenge. And you know, it would have played out very similarly, I'm sure. Where it still would have been unsatisfying. He would have died and I wouldn't have killed him. I mean, I did, but I didn't. And like, I wouldn't have felt satisfied at all. And it would have been really boring and dull. And he probably would have came back as a ghost and I'd be like, what a loser. And then I would have just moved on with my afterlife, I guess. Jeez. And then I would have been alone. Did Doe, like, not like me anymore because I killed him? Because, like, fair, I guess. But also, did you not feel the same rage I felt? Because, I don't know, he would steal your identity. I would have been more mad. If I was you. But, c'est la vie, I guess. Or, c'est la vie morte? Mort. Mort of me. Dead life. Death life. Anyway. I'm looking for my phone. Sorry. I wanted to make sure I plugged it in, and of course I didn't. Anyway, I'll do that after. Hands carved in stone. This, I'm assuming this is all the same. I mean, you can't really expect too many options, right? I'm sad we never find his body. Is there an option where we find his body? I'm real curious now. Like, is there an ending where we find his body? I mean, we figured out your name. And that he stole it. Is there an option where we find either of our bodies? This is the justice option, so like... I lied. Okay, wait. We're gonna try and do this route, right? The justice option, and then we're gonna go back and see what happens. I mean, it's probably the same thing if I just watch him suffer. He probably just scrambles on his own. We are going to skip straight to the morgue because it doesn't seem like anything matters. Otherwise. I know he called me partner in the afterlife and then he abandoned me. Loser. We're just gonna skip to the morgue, and we are going to skip the morgue. Everything is probably the same. Oh, wait, it's the same! There is no other option! What? Why is there not another option? It makes it look like there's options. What is after choices? I wish I knew. Okay. We're gonna go to Revenge. We're gonna skip all the way. Skip to the morgue. We're gonna skip all this. We're gonna skip all this. We're gonna scare him off. We're gonna skip all that. Oh! No, it's the same deal. Okay, watch him suffer. Let's see what happens. You stay still. Rooted. Jude coughs, stumbles over as he struggles to breathe. His hands flail at the smoke as if he can push it away. His legs shake when he stands, his knees threatening to buckle with each step. Help me. Please. You remain where you stand. You're asking me for help? You killed me! You know I'm dead! Well, maybe you don't. I don't even know what was haunting him. Like, I have so many questions. He stumbles sideways, coughing so hard his body jerks. He nearly falls, catching himself against a desk. Please. He repeats. You don't have to. Your eyes stare down at him. You know the expression on your face is nothing short of cold and unempathetic. Oh. So he doesn't just die out the window? That's good. Okay, wait. I thought he was gonna die the same way. Jude collapses near the far wall. His body shakes as he coughs again and again, less each time, shallower, until it stops. And then he's still. You listen to the crackle of the fire. It feeds on everything left. You expect to feel something, but you don't. And then, okay, so the way he dies actually does change. I mean, that's really interesting. And then, yeah, he's just, there. What a loser. So, okay, if I scare him, he goes out the window. And if I don't scare him, he just suffocates in the room. Interesting. See, either way, he just don't like me no more. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't even know how I would go about getting the other endings. I wonder. Maybe the next time I'll really try and go for all the endings. But otherwise, this is the end of the video. I don't know what game I'm gonna play next. Probably definitely another indie. Because they're smaller and my computer hates running bigger games. But I still don't know who this is. I lied. I don't want to stop yet. Should we go back to the very beginning? What is this? Oh, quick saves. Oh, automatics. Let's just go all the way back. Oh no, wait. This is backwards. Never mind. Let's go to automatics, but I don't know. Let's go to this one actually. And we'll just skip to the next choice. Do I remember anything? No. But I think chide him was something. Oh, okay. The choices you make will influence later events. So I guess this is how we could do it. Let's just go for it. Try to get answers. Ignoring me won't make me go away. Wait, what the heck does that say? In the corner here? Reason tempers your rage. Oh, okay. Is that what they say? Ooh. Yeah, no. I just stay rage out. Did I tell you all that I recently found out? Okay, I found out every few months, because I keep ignoring it, I guess, that I am a crash out. Unfortunately, I am a crash out. And I was telling my sister, and I was like, I think I'm a crash out. And she was like, oh, you didn't know that already? And then I told my mom, and she was like, what's a crash out? And then I explained it to her, and she's like, oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, ah! Yeah, I know. I don't know why I was trying to pretend I wasn't a crash out. I am. Anyway. Right, ignoring me won't make me go away. Ethan doesn't react. You could at least tell me why you did it. Still nothing. Just the same careful, still silence. I also want to know who the heck that person was. I just want to know. Did I piss you off? Was it fun for you? Ethan's grip on his bag tightens. Knuckles going white. His breathing is steady, controlled. Too controlled. Then finally, a shift in his gaze. His words were not enough to break, but enough to crack. Your words were not enough to break, but enough to crack. Stop. It's just one word, but it's the first thing he said to you since the morgue. His voice is rough, pulled tight, not angry, not offensive, just exhausted. That means you're getting to him. You tilt your head, watching him. It would be easy to gloat, to remind him that you don't need anything from him. He's the one that took everything from you. But, instead, the question sits in the air, between you, heavy, waiting for an answer. Okay, so we're gonna save here. Right? We're gonna just start on 3, where it's empty. We're gonna save that. Okay, didn't you love me? Why did you kill me? What's going on? Scoff at him. So I think I chose scoff at him last time. Didn't you love me? Why did you kill me? I don't think he's gonna answer me, to be honest. What's going on is kind of interesting, though. I think I'm gonna choose that one. Ethan's breast hitches. He wasn't expecting that one. His fingers twitch against his face, before finally dragging his hands down, resting his arms on his knees instead. He exhales hard, a breath almost like a laugh. But it's not cold, it's just uneasy. White lies. What even is going on? Even he seems to be unsure. It all just Got out of hand, he tells himself. Got out of hand? You intentionally killed me. First you just tried to choke me out, and then I cracked my skull instead. Speaking of which, where's my body, dog? Did you put it back in the did you take it out of the closet? Did you at least, I'm still mad. He slightly shakes his head. Like he doesn't believe you don't know him. Oh, like he doesn't believe you don't know. Then his eyes shift somewhat. Not to you. Past you. Behind him. Bro, what is there? You turn your head slightly, following his gaze, expecting to see something, someone. But there's nothing there. It's just you and him. Right. The basilisk turns in its sleep. Is he the basilisk? A jolt, a phantasm. You feel faint for a mere moment. For some reason, when it passes, your mind fixates on when you first met Ethan and the strange marks he had on his hands. He is the basilisk. I don't know what that means. Like, symbolically. But I think he is the basilisk. And yet he looks so sure. Like he knows he's not alone. Like something else is there. Lurking just out of sight. So was he looking at Doe? In this moment? I mean, the real Ethan? Your stomach twists. Why does it look like this, I wonder? Before you could say anything and demand what the hell he's looking at, Ethan shakes his head and mutters something under his breath. Too soft to hear. Then he stands up, shoving his hands in his pockets and walks away. I think this is all the same from when I first did it. Like always, you follow him. When I first made that decision. Right, and then he's walking and ignoring me. You take every chance to rattle him just because you can. He flinches and stiffens, but never speaks. But tonight, something is off. Yeah. Is this Doe? Is this Doe? Right, yeah, this is just... So has he been looking at him? See, not yet, not now, not ever. What are you talking about? Like, your death? Like, you're gonna die? Like, what are we talking about here? Because you do die. But like, what are we talking about? And then I'm assuming all of this is the same. What was this? Escape from an iron coffin till nightly thralls. What is this? Right, Inferno. Which is funny, because he dies in a fire. Even when I wanted justice, he dies in a fire. Right? Oh no, am I on the justice route? No, I'm not on the justice route right now. Even when I wanted justice, he dies in a fire. How many endings are... I'm sure they told me. I'm sure they told me how many endings there were. Right, so this is Doe that I meet. We're gonna go ahead and skip all of this. And this is when he asked me if I can see him, and I think I said obviously. Who are you? Restate the question, right? You don't waste time. No jokes, no sarcasm. How boring. One answers. You spent too much time following Ethan around, yelling into silence, demanding things from a man who refuses to speak. You're not going to wait around for this guy to do the same. The figure blinks. Clearly still caught off guard. But something about the way you ask seems to unsettle him more. Like the question is heavier than you meant it to be. It's he. Because he doesn't know. His gaze flickers to Ethan for half a second before returning to you. He hesitates. And this is where he says that he doesn't know. Right, and then I think I call him John Doe or something like that. What I'm really... I think there's only... Was it 3 endings? See, okay, his eyes meet yours, and for the first time he really looks at you, not in shock, not in confusion, but in recognition. How do you recognize me? Because I don't think we ever met. But you remember him. Yeah. And you remember me? Oh, right, never mind. I think it's because you've been haunting him that you remember me. Right. Yeah, he remembers me. But for a second, a bit of blush creeping onto your cheeks. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. He doesn't remember himself anyways. The ghost offers you a half laugh. It's okay. You have to refocus. Why are you following him? I mean, that whole interaction was probably different, but anyway. Ethan. His shoulders tense, his hands curl into his sleeves, his breath pauses for just a second. His gaze drops for the Reaper's drum, like he's thinking, like he's struggling with something. And then he looks at Ethan again, really looks at him. It's not the way you do with the anger or hate or the overwhelming need for answers. It's something else, something troubled. His eyes flicker back to you, the hesitation is still there, but there's something behind it now. Calculation, sadness, uncertainty. He killed me, as you could probably guess. So is that why he's following him? But I wasn't expecting this. A friend? A ghost friend? What were you not expecting? And for some reason that makes you tense. Let's say it's two things slightly. You were here sitting in front of him. They should too. Here with him in this quiet hell. Yeah, okay. So you're dead too. Yeah, I am dead. With remorse. I was like, what is this look that Ethan doesn't look at me with? I think it's remorse. Maybe sympathy? Maybe empathy. Force yourself to sound casual, shrugging like it's nothing. Yeah. Recently, actually. Murdered by this douche. This seems so familiar. Ghost Guy says to you, something unreadable behind his eyes, something tighter than before. Like the answer didn't just confirm something for him. It broke something too. His brows furrow. I feel like I did read this. Not surprise you? No, literally, like, does that surprise? Did you not watch him kill me? Were you not there? His lips pressed together briefly before he exhaled, shaking his head slightly. No, I'm sorry. His gaze, studying you, expression something. You're still angry? Yeah. I was killed like maybe a week ago. I don't remember exactly timeline-wise. If you're still around, you must be too. Which, he lingered because he didn't know his name. I'm assuming that's why he was lingering. Because he just didn't, he didn't know his name. Which, I want to know if we're going to find his body. So we're going to choose all the answers that I haven't chosen. At least try to. I think I said, well, I am last time, so we're going to say you deserve to be. Reason tempers your rage. No, it did not! You deserve to be. You mean it. You don't care what's changed, what time has dulled. You should still be angry. You just still want answers, want justice. He doesn't argue with you. He just watches you for a long moment before giving you a small, quiet smile. Not dismissive, just understanding. Maybe. But I'd rather help you with what you need. Oh, cute. No, I'll help you too. I think I actually end up helping you and you did not help me find my body. I want to know where my body is. If you're not angry for yourself, then I'll be angry for you. He giggles. You're very stubborn. You smile as you sigh. I won't deny it. You extend your hand, inviting him to shake it. Nice to meet you, and then right, he doesn't, oh, Doe? Oh, he calls himself Doe. I didn't know if I gave him that name. He gave himself that name. Because he doesn't like John, which is funny. Oh yeah, he's like, I'm gonna possess a government official. So that was funny, actually. That moment was funny. I'm assuming all of this is the same. Right, it pisses me off that he has no guilt. I'm literally touching everything, going through everything, finding nothing. And I really want to know. See, because I found out Doe's story. Even though I was on a path to revenge, I found out Doe's information and I didn't even find mine. There's some sort of bookworm. There's something clerical about the way he scans the pages, eyes darting through the words diagonally, his fingers separating the stack like bookmarks. Wait, I don't remember this part. Doe is quiet for a moment, studying you. Then he moves toward the desk, reaching down to pick up a few scattered papers, flipping through them with practice ease, and this is because he was a real academic. Have you noticed anything off? Anything different? You scoff, rubbing your hand over your face before dropping it to your side. Besides the fact that he's a lying piece of shit. A small breath of amusement escapes Doe's nose, but it's brief, gone in an instant that he sets the papers down and turns his attention entirely to you. Besides that, you think about it. Remember how he was avoiding work, avoiding the cemetery, how he has been looking over his shoulder and muttering under his breath when he thinks no one's listening? You know it's not because of you. Right. 3. A whisper in his ear, a shadow over his face, and a knife at his back. So who is this other ghost? Okay, so there has to be another ghost, right? Theoretically. There has to be another ghost. And then who is that person? He's scared. Which, yes, who? Literally, I thought it was me. It wasn't me, and then I thought it was you, and it's probably not you. I'm not that good at games. Okay, wait. What's this part? Did I see this one? Scared of Doe? Yes, yes. That innocent smile, those twinkling eyes. That fluffy hair truly is the thing of nightmares for any self-respecting macho man. I don't think I saw this last time. You turn to rebut him. Maybe he is scared of me, you turn to rebut him. But when you meet his gaze, it makes sense. The basilisk opened its eyes, nails digging into his palms, watering eyes pleading for help, for mercy. A vision of Ethan's hands wrapped around Doe's throat pierces its way into your mind, right? This is when I see him kill him, right? And I don't even tell him. From the splash, sounds blare, some kind of sixth sense, like a basilisk thrashing in its wake, washes over your being and sobers your galley. Yeah, you're giddy, because I didn't know. Back into grief and horror. I didn't know what that word meant. When the phantasm passes, all you remember is the fleeting memory of when you first met Ethan and the strange marks on his palms. So I first met him when he just killed Doe, and I think that's insane. Because why? All those times Ethan was looking over his shoulder muttering things, chances are that was because of Doe. Wait, yeah, because you were following him around too, right? Witness. Does that mean Doe's seen you yell at Ethan this whole time? Whoops. Did I read that already? So he's probably scared of you. Smile, putting the pieces together. Missing jigsaw. So what about Doe scares Ethan more than you? What about Doe's death scares him, send him into night terrors, but that yours doesn't? So, is there not a third ghost? Wait. I know this game is a lot simpler than I'm, like, making it. But... you know, I'm kinda tired now. Let me try looking for my phone again, so I can try and, or maybe I can just look this, I mean, you guys won't be able to see it. Because I totally lost my phone. Oh, I found it. It's dying. Okay, actually, we're gonna take a moment. And we are going to look up this Myosotis game. I'm gonna look up how many endings there are. Okay, there's only 2 endings, so I'm probably on the route for the second ending now. Is there... This person literally said, sorry, the comments said it only took them 2 hours. Y'all know how long it's been taking me to play this game. It took them 2 hours for one ending. And it's clearly taking me like 3.5, I think. Okay, apparently the Justice ending is really cool. Okay. Anyway, so there's only 2 endings. Which, I think I read that. So, we're just gonna, you know what, we're gonna skip ahead. All the way back to the next... What happened? Did I, like, stop it? Oh. Right. You know what, I would just bulldoze it through it. That makes sense. I don't remember what happened. We're both connected to Ethan. Right, and I said maybe we're soulmates last time, so we're gonna use that makes sense. You don't overthink it. You just nod. Ridiculous as it is, it does make sense. The connection to Ethan and the way things have shifted all line up, or at least as much as anything in this afterlife does. That makes sense. Doe watches you for a second, expecting more of an argument, but when you don't add anything else, he also nods, relaxing slightly. Yeah. You glance back at the street, staring at the wide, open path ahead. The possibilities stretch further than ever. You could leave now. You could go anywhere. You're not chained anymore. But you don't leave. Neither of you do. Then a glow catches your eye. Right, so this is when the sun rises. We're gonna skip ahead. I don't know what that thing says, but What happened? Right, doesn't he have a crush on me now? On the low, that's funny. What does this say? There's like something popping up in the corner, but like, what is it? Okay, I don't know. Oh, it's just skipping. My bad. I was not reading that. Okay, right. So now we're gonna choose justice. I want justice. And then we're gonna skip ahead and see if it did anything. We are going to... We're not gonna walk in the morgue again. We're not gonna walk in the woods again. Because it doesn't do anything. So we're just gonna skip to the morgue. And we're gonna skip over all of this. Whoops. What did I click on? Oh, that's right. We're gonna skip over all of this. I don't understand. How how do I get the second ending? I lied. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back all the way. Aye. We're gonna go back. Maybe I should walk in the woods? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm gonna go back. Won't have a chance to beg. Right, we're gonna go back and see if I can get a different option. Like, what? Alright, we're gonna... I wish there was like a skip back. Is there a skip back? No, I don't think so. I think you're just supposed to save. Oi! I didn't mean to click on that. Okay, this video is getting so long. I wonder if Sam Larry's watching. You know, okay, Sam Larry, I have this theory that you don't actually watch my videos. You just, like, maybe watch a little bit of it, and then you just, leave a comment. Which, you know what? I appreciate the comment anyway, but, I'm gonna pretend that you watch the videos, even if you don't. Okay. Let's go back. Is it going back any further? No, it's just it won't let me go back. Okay. Okay, wait. Let me go back. Shoot, all the way back here? Fine, let's just do it. We're gonna go with Didn't You Love Me? The words slip right out before you think, before you can stop them. And maybe you don't even mean them the way they sound, but they're out there now, hanging between you both. Ethan's hands tighten where they rest over his face. For a moment, he doesn't react. He just sits there, completely still. He exhales slowly, tilting his head back against the bench, eyes closed for half a second before he laughs. It's sharp, like something breaking, like something slipping through the cracks. He drags in a breath to calm himself, stifling his chuckles. His head turns slightly, eyes flickering behind him. And that's where you try to find... So he still doesn't answer me? This bitch. Okay. And then he does nothing. And he doesn't talk to me. And we're gonna skip ahead. And we're gonna choose everything that I already chose. And this is what you deserve to be. Reason tempers your rage. Reason has not tempered my rage. But we will move on. I want justice, which is not true. And we're going to go for a walk in the woods. And we are gonna skip ahead all this. We're gonna go right. And then it's all the same deal, right? Okay. So we're gonna skip over that too. Just gonna go right again. We're gonna skip it again. We're gonna go right again. Path ends. We're gonna skip all of this. It's still I'm confused. Did I do this wrong? No. Okay, maybe I'm just locked out. I don't know. Can I not? Can I not? I don't know. I can't do nothing. He still just dies. I got revenge again. I wanted justice. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? How did I mess that up? I don't understand. I don't understand. This is okay. Was there a choice before this? That I already messed up? This is when I die. Yeah? I don't- oh, hiya. Am I incapable of not having revenge? Like, I'm so confused. How did I mess this up? Right, there's no choices before this, I don't think. So, like, this is just the story. Okay, I don't understand. We're gonna just go to the main menu now. This is pissing me off. I just wasted like 30 minutes trying to get a different ending. Anyway, that's what it is. I don't know what the first ending, I don't know what the justice ending is. They said it's super cool. Why can't I have it? The heck? Can it just tell me how to get the ending? Wait, I'm so bothered now. I'm so bothered. Wait, do I just have to start a new game? Right, we're just gonna start the game. I still don't know. I mean, I think I already read the content warning, so it doesn't even matter. We're gonna start a new game. We're gonna skip everything again. Yeah, this bitch just kills me. And then we're right back at the place, right? I don't understand! Ah! I don't get it. I'm going insane. I don't get it. How do I... I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. How do I get the justice ending? I mean, it's not even that big of... I'm sure it tells me, right? I'm sure they'll tell me how to get the justice ending. Can somebody tell me how to get the justice ending is great. Okay, can somebody tell me how to get the justice ending? Dog. They said it was cute. Like the end, but finding... Oh, we do find Ethan's body! Okay, but how do I get it? I want to find his body. Wait, somebody tell me. I'm literally just reading reviews. I'm hoping... Okay, spoilers. See what happened to MC's body. Was it found? We saw Ethan's funeral. Oh, they had a funeral for him? But MC is still missing. Why did you kiss MC's corpse? I would also love to know that. The game clearly tells us that he doesn't care about us and he ignores us all the time, brushing off any attempts to talk, and this little detail really makes me wonder why he did that. Just because he's a psycho? If I remember correctly, he laughs when he gets caught. He gets caught. They catch him? The justice ending? He doesn't die? I mean, fair. T. Okay, I don't even care about the justice ending anymore. I'm not gonna get it, but, wow, so he goes to jail. What is Jude scared of? As I understand, the mysterious figure was MC's friend. My friend! And I must set you on fire, friend. I'm sorry. And Jude was actually scared of him because that friend starts to stalk him. Am I right? Which is valid, friend. I'm glad. Thank you. I think the friend's name is Avery or something like that. And one last but not very important thing. It's not only about the game, but why revenge always means bad ending. That's my thing, too. Why does revenge always mean bad ending? And nobody answers those questions. But I also wanted to know. Well, you know what? I don't have to, get... Okay, this person. I have a theory on what might be the reason Jude changed all of a sudden and decided to kill MC. At the start of the game, we were snooping around in the morgue, looking through old files, etc. Then not long after, Jude suddenly came in and questioned what we were doing and looked at the old files in our hand. When he got scared, like maybe we found something, possibly referring to how later in the game, in the same morgue, we found the bag of IDs, leading to Jude not being Ethan and Doe being the real Ethan. Jude obviously couldn't ask straight up if MC found the bag, so instead of asking, maybe he killed her to be safe? Jeez, probably. Well, you know what? Fine. I'm not meant for the justice ending. I have determined. Because apparently I can't freaking get it. But this has been fun. This has been real fun. I really enjoyed this game. Oh, so it's not revealed that that Avery's the one that snuck in. It's just a theory. Interesting. I was walking in the forest. I asked John how close we were to the dead body. He responded, right, forward, left. I smiled. I knew it was the just. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I do want to find his body on the low. Like, I just feel like that would be so justified. Is it this one? So, okay. Wait, let's try this. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna say that I want justice. Wait, I lie. No, yeah. Want justice, we're gonna skip ahead. We're gonna go for a walk in the forest. I mean, I don't know what that means. Or who John is. What is it? Right. Okay. Forward. Okay. Left. No, the path just ends! Bro, I don't understand! Bro, I'm just not meant for it! I wanted to find his body! They said it was creepy, but like, I wanted to give him the funeral! Spoilers. Ah, this is a different language. Jeez. Okay. This person says, I really love this game, to be honest. It did make me curious about what was going on, and the plot was intrigued and creative, too. Being a ghost, curious, I don't actually care about any of that, but there are still many things that make me feel a bit miss the answers that haven't been said. Oh, I think this is non-native English speaker. For example, what is Jude's intention by killing the MC and Ethan? I mean, Ethan was because he was jealous, but me? I think it's probably true that he probably thought I figured something out. Why was MC's body not found by the police? That's my question, bro. I want to know. What did Jude actually scared of? Okay, what was it? I'm sure is the question, is why was he? Oh, was he whispering not now, not something, not ever? As like him getting caught? Question mark? What motivates him to kill? Because he does it too easily. And apparently he gets away with it. Why did Ethan try to do all of these things when he seemed really tired of this? Like he's forced to, right? That's what I was getting too. That he seemed like he was being forced to kill. All of a sudden, why did Jude suddenly change suddenly? Like, yeah, he did kill Ethan, but like MC said, Jude at that time just changed out of nowhere. Like, he didn't have the intention to kill her first. And then someone responded with spoilers. I think I know of all the answers or some good theories. Like, the reason that Ethan was killed was because Jude was jealous. I totally got that one. Oh my gosh. My sister is calling me. Hold on. Hey, I'll call you back right now in like 2 minutes. Okay, bye. Okay, let me finish this. This is my that was my side to finish this. Okay. The phantasm at the park alludes to Jude taking him into the woods and killing him there. Yeah, right. I used the phantasm to figure out the justice ending. Bro, I was trying! It won't let me. And a good theory for why the MC was killed was because they were looking around the morgue and Jude thought the MC had found his papers and got skittish about it, which, okay, fair. I also don't know why MC's death or body wasn't mentioned. I was really hoping that would show up. Okay, so I'm literally not the only one that was like, bro, where's my body? I also wanted justice, especially because Avery, the cloaked figure, described in Phantasm as evil, sneaky guy, mentioned that the MC was out there as in missing and not dead. I think the overall tiredness would have been from the stress and related disordered sleeping getting to him, because another phantasm, I don't remember where it appears, mentions MC noticing marks on Jude's hands when they met. That's actually mentioned 2 to 3 times. The one I was initially referring to is the last time it was ties to Ethan's death, which would mean he was holding that in for at least a month, for as long as MC and Jude were dating, and with how Ethan's grave was rushed, this was probably some heat of the moment murder like the MC's. Okay, so I've determined I'm not meant to find Ethan's body, slash Doe's body, and I'm not meant for the justice ending, which is funny because I tried everything I could. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this ride. I know this video is hella long compared to my other uploads, but Cielica has been inspiring me to just record longer, unintentionally. But yeah, thank you for watching. Sweet dreams. Or is it sleep well? You know, I don't remember.